racism, unfortunately. But yeah, that's sort of like our country. Unfortunately, you come here and you see how divided it is. And it's so easy to get sucked into this belief that like there are two groups in America, right? We have so much more in common, and we don't focus on that enough, right? Like Republican and Democrat neighbors get along every single day, but that doesn't make news, right? It's not sexy for us to put that on. We do see the clashes in the streets, and people double down into their echo chambers, right? Yeah. And you guys seem like, here's the thing, I saw a woman, a protester here today. She called this kid, she goes, "Oh, you're a racist Trump supporter." And he goes, "I'm not racist, you don't know anything about me." And that, I think, is what's wrong. We put labels on people real quickly, right?
Yeah, it's sad and it's horrible. It's like, personally, I'm half Mexican, half Guatemalan. Just because my mom's from Guatemala, she came here. My dad came from Mexico. That doesn't mean that they're all freaking rapists. That doesn't mean that they're horrible people. That doesn't mean that they're in the drug cartel. That doesn't mean that they're in the gang. Just like it doesn't mean that a person from China is communist just because the government there is communist, or just because they only speak the one language. It doesn't mean like it's some ching chong language. No, there's people with different things and unique. They're all unique.
Right.
You can't like. Even with people with MAGA hats, I guarantee you I am nothing like that guy. You can't just go around and say, this guy is MAGA hat, racist. Yes, I can't racist. No, it's like, I'm definitely a lot more moderate than that. And I it sounds like he is too. I don't know what his views are, but it sounds like he is.
So you guys all teenagers?
And there's a lot of people that
I'm just turned 17.
There's definitely a lot more people that are not like that. Just,
of course.
Don't
most Americans. Nowadays, most Americans are not Republican or independent, right? Which is that's even better because they can see both sides and they can have their own view. Right? But I don't like when people come shoving down their views down their throat, saying, "Oh, you should be this and that and that."
Right.
When that wasn't America was built on the foundation of freedom. We left a tyrannical government. Our keepers third back.
So you guys seem really smart. And you're how old?
I'm 23.
23.
I'm 17.
17. So here's my question: why'd you guys come out here today as teenagers?
So, me personally, I came out here because during 2016, it was a really divisive time. Antifa was really big. Rioting was really big. I was really scared to come out, but now I feel like that it's calmed down enough to where I come out here, and I'll see the protesters here, but I'm not gonna I'm not in danger of being punched in the face or being threatened. So that's one reason, and then the other reason is just because I like President.
Yeah, because I just moved here 2 months ago.
Walking Arizona.
Thank you, appreciate it. If I no, Memphis, Tennessee. Actually. you want to know what you want to know what Memphis is real quick, and I'm not going to engage you again. 70% black. So I think
they might vote it into a black ethno state.
No, they wouldn't, man.
Because they want to live among white people.
No, because people don't think the way you do. That's period. And I'm not going to give you any more time because I don't want
cultural Marxists don't think the way I do.
No, I don't think America thinks the way you do.
Anti-fascists don't think the way I do.
I think there's an element, and I'm saying this for the rest of the group, I think there's a part of this country that isn't heard and that lives online, and most people do not have the gall that you do to come out and say this in public.
It's a shame, because that's why free speech is getting taken away, because people don't speak to their minds.
Hold on 1 second.
I'll be the last person saying N-word as long as my kids can say it without going to jail.
Do you think your kids should be allowed to say it?
Yes.
Hey, Alex, what's up?
Yes.
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of speech, dude.
I mean, you still have to pay the price for it, but freedom of speech.
I'll be the last one saying it as long as it enables the next generation to say it.
Okay.
Our repercussions for speaking should be of other people, not our government.
All right, cool.
If you say something awful and get punched for it, you should respect. You should be
okay, let me call Colby then. We probably should look at I'll be over there soon.
A lot of things that are just words that don't hurt anybody are becoming illegal. And it's our responsibility as Americans to defend our First Amendment.
There's too much there. There's too much there, and I could go with you for a while. All I would say to you is, as much as you want to be heard, you got to cultivate other viewpoints. And you seem like you're relatively well-read, but read other things. Most people are not thinking like you, and God help us that your thinking does not catch on in this country. And that is totally independent of party.
To please look into Matt Hale, political prisoner, I advise you to look into Ben Klassen sermons. You can read Dylan Roof's manifesto, thelastRhodesian.net.
Why would I want to read what Dylan Roof has to say?
Because the media doesn't want to bring awareness to it for a reason.
Awareness in what sense?
Awareness to the fact
Roof-
that he had a manifesto.
Dylan Roof is the
Did
last
you even
person.
know he had one?
Dylan Roof is the last person that anyone should be promoting. He murdered like how many people? 9? What do you think about Dylan Roof?
I think he was a murderer, and I think that he was misunderstood, but that he was a bad person for what he did.
How was he misunderstood?
I think he lost his temper, was very, very angry.
Hey, was anyone in there?
And that he went after, it was a political hit. He went after a senator and a congresswoman. They were both killed. The media won't tell you that. The media makes him seem like this crazy racist person. It was a political hit.
Well, I think no matter what, if you
I think he's crazy. All right, we gotta go. Who are you with, out of curiosity?